What you got there? Can we say Bertie County
That's right, we
peanuts?
can. Should we just get this right out of the way, or should we wait for everybody to get here?
I say we wait till everybody gets here.
That's just one of the cans we got here, the containers of Bertie County peanuts, chocolate peanuts here. Mercy me. There's some good
Mercy,
peanuts.
mercy me.
We got the Dewdrop Dill pickle.
They're
Are they strong? Have you had them?
yeah.
You know, with dill, it goes either way.
They were very dilly.
It's
why do they look like they've been open?
oh no, they're good.
The dill pickles haven't, or the dill pickles? The dill ones haven't. Doesn't look like there's as much peanuts in there. Oh no, okay,
No,
maybe they just settled.
Weeping Mary's Ghost.
Those are good. Those have just enough little bite
These
at
have
the
technically
end.
been given away. You guys just don't know that. Exactly.
Right. Those are the blister.
Yeah, the regular one. So Shelly informed me yesterday. Blister fried to me seemed like something I would want to stay away from.
That it would like blister your mouth up, but no, that's just
spicy.
Like that's just like a roasted peanut.
Have to be kind of.
Morning, Gary.
And butterscotch. Never had a butterscotch peanut in my life.
I bet it would taste good though.
I'm thinking it would too. Well, some folks are going to find out. Probably, I don't know, just before Today in Music, about 15 minutes from now, we'll let you know who won these peanut chips.
I'm cold. All of a sudden, I got cold.
It's a weird, you know what? It's, HVAC is a beautiful thing.
But
the change from season to season is brutal sometimes.
Yes.
When you're all sharing one zone.
Yes.
Which means, you might think by looking through the lens here and everything that we've got huge studios and, maybe 35,000 square feet. Not so much.
I'm so cold. All of a sudden, I literally have goosebumps on my legs.
We have 4 studios. I can look at them within 30 feet.
Yeah, not even.
And they're great studios. They're just they're in one area.
Right.
So they have one zone, and that makes perfect sense.
It does make perfect sense.
Different rooms have different
environments. I think in here we just have like the vent where the cold air comes out.
Yeah.
But we don't have like the intake where, good morning, Victoria. We don't have the intake. So the air does not move.
If the air is not on, meaning
if the actual fan blowing,
it gets a little stagnant.
It just gets still, and it just kind of.
If it is moving, well,
then I get cold. But we discovered if we open up the window this much.
Yeah.
Because good morning, Foy. There's a crack under the door about this much, and if we open up the window this much, that's enough to like do the whole cross draft and keep the air moving in here, which is fine. But if we put it above 68, the studio that's directly behind my back is an oven.
Right. It's weird.
So and then the studio directly that way.
Yeah.
It's always cold. Remember how we used to freeze our rear ends off over there? We used to be in that studio.
Yeah.
And I would freeze. I know Marco had it cold all the time, which would freeze us out. But we figured it out.
Right.
Well, if we put it below, if we put the AC below 68 outside, we'll freeze up and it'll break, and then it will be an oven in here. But the window open this much, that makes the cross draft. All right, did you know peanuts are not nuts? They belong to the soybean family.
Oh, wow. Gary.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
Really?
You and Para need to go on Jeopardy as a team.
Well, that's why they do Wordles, because they're good at it.
Yeah, that's probably true. Okay. All right, so coming up in a few minutes, Cindy is flying solo this weekend.
I was like, what?
She's going on the air everywhere. She's going to be at Jimmy's Seafood Buffet.
I am between 5 and 7. And even if you're not going out to dinner and you just feel like coming by and saying hi, because I'll get lonely, you can do so.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll be talking about that. Today's the final day to qualify for the Sending Dad into the Great Outdoors contest that we have going on tomorrow. By this time, we'll have a winner.
Absolutely.
So what I mean by qualifying is there's about 5 keywords left to be announced today during certain hours. When you hear it, you know what to do. You text it back to us, right? Okay. So we're going to give you an extra keyword today. As always,
right here.
This will be the last
right now.
one. Right now? Go for it.
Oh, I don't know. Which one? You have the words, not me.
Well, I mean, all right, well, we did
You have
fish
some words.
yesterday, right?
Yeah. Let's do
right.
reel.
Reel.
R-E-E-L.
Yeah.
Like a rod and reel.
Reel.
Not as in real world or real people.
R-E-E-L.
Yes, a rod and reel. R-E-E-L.
252-441-1025. There you go. All right, so there's that. We'll have another keyword for Bojangles before we're done with this. It'll be bow time and chance to win some Bojangles chicken.
Let me make sure I put it in. Wait, so can Shelly and I fill in when both of you happen to be off? We're never off the same time, though. That's the problem.
No, that's the tough
Unless
one.
It's a holiday, sometimes we'll take
We would have to have a superstar team like you and Shelly.
Oh, I think it would work.
To fill in the shoes that we would just leave
I think it would work.
Both of us working.
I think it would work. Let me make sure I put in a word.
Gare, have you had any radio experience?
Sometimes it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. You might have. Well,
that's true. All right, hold on. Let me see if I got the word. I did not put in my word. Word. All right, I have to. Oh, I know what it's gonna be. I got it figured out. Okay. Just like that.
All right.
I did not. You know why? It's because you did this yesterday. Normally I do this, and so I know.
Right, we swapped the duty.
Yeah, he decided he was going to
just take
populate something. Well, populate the Today in Music. Where I'm normally the one that populates that.
She goes and finds the content, and she puts it in our system so we can both read it from wherever we are. It's pretty cool like that. So and Gary, where are you today, man? Are you home? Are you still in Peoria? That's the last place I've heard you.
I think he was there, yeah.
Yeah. Are you on the road or are you home today?
I don't know what stuff. You on?
Yes, you can still enter. It's per contest. Okay, so when we're doing concert tickets, it's 30 days. When we're doing a separate contest, then you can still win that.
Right.
You could win Tough Trivia. You just couldn't win Tough Trivia again for 30 days.
You could win Tough Trivia. You could win Bojangles. You could win whatever. You could win, and you could win all of them the same day if you wanted.
Technically, you could.
Let me make sure I got this.
All right, we got a minute away. We'll be talking a little about seafood buffets and how wonderful they can be.
A buffet. A buffet.
All
right. No, I'm good. Oh. Home today. Okay. Nice. Well, Ruth, be careful.
Your station for the killer hits. 102.5, The Shark. It's the Manhattans at Kiss and Say Goodbye. Good morning to you. It is 8:09, 9 minutes after 8. Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer hits all day.
It's going to be partly sunny, 78 along the coast, 85 inland, cloudy tonight. Chance of showers and thunderstorms at 70, and then tomorrow mostly sunny. 85 along the coast and 90 for the inland areas.
Right now we got 71 at Eatonton, 68 in Harbinger, and 72 at 102.5. The Shark.
So Bill happened to mention a little bit earlier that I'm going to be flying solo. Or maybe you just did that on our Facebook Live.
I did, but you are going to be flying solo on Saturday, which means you're going to be on the air everywhere.
I am.
A live broadcast from
Jimmy's Seafood Buffet. Yeah. And I'm looking at the weather. It's going to be sunny and 77.
So
nice. I'm going to be broadcasting, though, between 5 and 7 to tell you all about Jimmy's Seafood Buffet.
Absolutely.
And I will tell you this. They have the usual seafood fare, which, of course, includes, 8 or 9 different kind of crab legs. They have crabs, they have shrimp, they have oysters, they have clams, they have mussels, they have calamari, they have a fresh mahi, they have fresh tuna, they have
a little bit of everything.
I'm trying to think what I'm missing.
Yeah. Well,
I don't remember what I'm missing.
It's hard to name all of the items on that buffet.
They have over 100, easily.
It is a seafood buffet.
It
is actually more than that. Because we all know that if you're with a group, you're with family, maybe
there's that one person.
There's that one person who goes, I can't eat seafood. I'm sorry.
Or I don't like seafood.
Or I don't like seafood.
And if you have the kids with you, or the grandkids with you or whatever, it's like, ew, I don't want to eat that.
Right.
You know what? Give them a piece of ham or a chicken nugget. They've got it.
Jimmy's is prepared for sure. Absolutely. Milepost 3.5 on the bypass in Kitty Hawk, and Outer Banks tradition for what?
24, maybe even closer to 25 years. Liz is wonderful, and so is her staff. A lot of the staff, that's one thing I like about going there. Yeah. You walk in, they're like, hey, Cindy, because they've been there so long.
Absolutely. And if you've never been there, this might be the one you might want to try. It might end up being your bucket list item every year. If you're a visitor, you're on the Outer Banks, we highly recommend it. It's a very cool place. Jimmy's Seafood Buffet.
And even if you're not a visitor, treat yourself. Why not?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's seafood. Come on. Definitely. All you can eat.
Mm. I know. So you're making me hungry.
I'm making myself hungry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But come on by and see me. Jimmy's Seafood Buffet this Saturday between 5 and 7.
All right.
Be there or be square.
Your chance to win some pretty cool stuff here in just a few minutes. It's food. More food. We're always talking about or giving away food. And today in music, it'll be Bow Time for Bojangles and more killer hits like Cher coming up.
All right, so Gary says he doesn't have any radio experience, but he's good at public speaking.
Okay.
And he's home today.
All right.
So did you just pop over to Illinois just for the day? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Illinois. I mean,
it's different. It's a different job.
It's like, I'm just gonna go to New Hampshire, or I'm just gonna go to wherever it was you were when Bill was in Lake George.
New York, yeah. Well, he was in Lake George too.
He was in Lake George. That's so
actually
funny.
He was in Queensbury, but that was like 2 miles.
Right. But yeah, I just think I'm gonna go here today.
That's right.
Oh, and that's what I forgot to tell you.
Right.
So I get this call from my daughter yesterday at about, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Mom, have you ever heard of a place called Buc-ee's? I'm like,
oh, that's right. She was on the interstate.
Gary actually told Gary, I said, one of our people that watch us on Facebook and join in, and I said, he told me to tell you, and I didn't have a chance to tell you. And she's like, OMG, Mom, it is like the coolest of convenience stores. Yeah, so she actually went to Buc-ee's, and she said she even took a video because she was just totally shocked. And I said, oh, well, I can share it on our Facebook page tomorrow.
Right.
Well, no, I might have slipped up and said a cuss word or two, so you probably shouldn't. So she didn't send it to me.
Bummer.
I went to see my old Air Force school and visit friends. See, yes, you did tell me. Oh, and I was able to actually open up your thing. Let me see if I can find it.
Video?
The video that he sent me. Yes, I can find. Let me see if I can find if it'll let me upload it. Upload it.
Hey, Aaron.
Did she do a rabbit hole today?
I don't know. She's just popping in 13 minutes in, but that's okay.
Forgot to ask you, Perrin. Did you hear your Forgotten 45 yesterday?
Well, I hope so.
Because we did it for you yesterday.
Yep. If you didn't hear it, we sang it. We sang the song, Cindy and I, together.
Ooh.
Lonely Boy.
Lonely Boy. No, I'm thinking Lonely Girl.
Oh,
right. How come I cannot find?
All right.
I saved it, and now I can't find it. I hear somebody singing next
door. All right, guys. When I started this right at 8 o'clock, we're talking about these. Remember these?
Peanuts.
Remember yesterday? There are 2. There's 2 more.
We got 4. Because remember we gave one. We gave one to Shelley.
That's right. All right. So after much deliberation and state police background checks,
right,
and a few other things, we've determined the winners from yesterday's contest concerning Berkeley County Peanuts. You.
Yes.
Who are the winners?
That would be Victoria, Perrin, Gary, and Foy. They all said they wanted peanuts.
Guys, guess what?
You guys get peanuts.
Absolutely.
Victoria, I will give you your chocolate-covered ones. Perrin, you can try the butterscotch ones. Okay. Gary, I'll have to find out what Courtney wants because you said to give yours to Courtney.
Oh, regifting already?
And Foy, you have to let me know what kind you want.
Okay. All right, there you go. Well, boy might just know right off the top of her head.
She might just want the blistered.
She may.
She might want the ghost pepper ones.
Now these are for you to pick up here at our studio.
Yes.
Okay.
And they'll be here with unopened, so they won't go stale anytime soon. I mean, I'm sure after a year they will. But they'll be here with your name on them. So whenever you can stop by and pick them up.
Congratulations.
I hear somebody singing next door.
Yeah, we got our co-workers, Ray and Jill. They have a singer with them this morning. They're so excited about it.
And I can hear her in the background. She was. And she's opening up. She's opening up for Jake Owen, who's a country star.
So that's
who's actually playing at Roanoke Island Festival Park. I don't know. Can you hear it?
Maybe. Anyway, it's a little excitement in the studio.
It is.
It's always fun when somebody comes in.
See, I figured she'd be here because the concert is until July 22nd, but I guess she was in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some other event going on.
So they're excited. We're excited for them. So anyway. All right, so we got Today in Music on the way in a few minutes. Congratulations to our Berkeley County Peanut winners again. And someone has some winter chicken dinner Bojangles coming up.
I'm sorry.
And don't forget, you can still qualify. Now, I'll give you a key word, but it's just for you guys. There's more chances to qualify today for the Sinbad and Great Outdoor.
And we'll tell you 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5.
And the Ducks are lining up for our No Bummer Summer.
I heard about
this.
This.
Next week, whatever the first day of summer is.
Which is next Wednesday, the 21st. Yes.
An entire summer of
cool stuff.
Fun stuff. Extra fun stuff during Shark Week in July.
Oh, cool.
Yep, get ready for it. Extra fun stuff for when it's hot and sticky outside and you want to ice down something cold. We're going to take care of you. Some pretty cool, some concert tickets. Yeah. Some summer fun, things you can do around the Outer Banks. I know you guys already live here, but do you ever really do some of these things that everybody does all the time? Maybe not.
Can I tell you
to do that? What?
That it's something that you take it like you don't
take for granted.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Absolutely. I used to live right outside of Washington D.C. And other than when I was on a field trip, I couldn't tell you the last time I went to like the Smithsonian Institute, or went and toured the Capitol building, or the Washington Monument, or the Jefferson Memorial, or the Lincoln Memorial. Yep. I never. What is the Juneteenth holiday? Juneteenth, I think, is the 19th. Yes. The Juneteenth holiday is the 19th.
It comes up right after Father's Day.
Yes.
It does.
Correct.
So there's after that is July 4th. And I think we just slide right on to Labor Day. I can't think of anything else really that happens after July 4th. All the way to Labor Day.
Oh, we got Father's Day, July 4th. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, what is it? I want to say it is. Hold on. Oh, come on.
You can do it.
I'm trying. Hold on a minute. I was trying. And I guess you guys heard that Treat Williams died. Motorcycle accident.
Because he was in a motorcycle accident where he got cut off and I think he hit something.
Yep. And
passed away this week. I just kind of one of those things where some folks, when they pass away, it's all over the news all of a sudden, and then sometimes you don't hear about it for a day or two or three, and you're like, "How did I miss that?" You guys ever have that? It's just kind of weird, but Treat Williams, pretty cool.
Juneteenth is a federal holiday in the United States that commemorates the end of slavery. It is celebrated on June 19th every year, and it marks the day in 1865 when federal troops arrived in Galveston, Texas to announce that all enslaved people were free. Juneteenth is also known as Juneteenth National Independence Day, Jubilee Day, Emancipation Day, Freedom Day, or Black Independence Day. Juneteenth is a day of celebration, education, and reflection for African Americans and all Americans alike.
There you go.
There you go.
right, the Emancipation Proclamation. Remember that Andy and Barney skit on the I call it.
I do remember something about that.
I mean, it's part of the show, but I think they were trying to teach Opie history, and Barney, he
didn't know it.
Yeah, he didn't know it. He said, "Oh yeah." He said, "Well, Barney, what is the Emancipation Proclamation?"
Well, I gotta go.
Well, so people go around emancipating everybody.
Yes. And they were in the kitchen.
Yeah,
they were in the kitchen. I just saw that episode not too long ago, actually.
I know, man.
You're welcome, Gary.
I don't know. I still think it's fun to watch one of those old Andy Griffith shows.
I can't stop yawning. And I think I figured out why. One, I'm always tired because I wake up at 30 in the morning.
Right.
But two, I've been drinking coffee again lately, and I get my cup of coffee when I get here.
Right.
And I finish it about an hour later. Gotcha. And then all of a sudden I go, it like where the caffeine buzz wears off or whatever, and I do the crash and burn thing.
Yeah.
And that's when I get so sleepy all of a sudden. Okay, so yesterday Ray didn't realize that he was dancing on our Facebook.
Oh, that was so funny. Ray doesn't usually pop in with us. He's got other things to do while we're doing something.
Right.
He also has a show that he does with us in the afternoon on the Shark. So we really don't get to see him as much. Like we see Shelly sometimes.
Right. And Bethy used to come in.
Yeah. When Ray came in yesterday, he had a question about something work related, and he never got to ask it because we asked him to start dancing. Well, the funny thing is, he didn't realize that we were on the Facebook with you guys.
No, I had no
idea you could see what he was doing. And you should have seen the look on his face when he found out. Because he was just
totally shocked.
He was he laid down the boogie and played that funky music. Is what he did yesterday. No doubt. It was funny. All right, so Treat Williams. He was in Hair. All the way back. Wow, I didn't realize that.
He's looking back at info about him.
And Everwood.
Gary, we will.
What's he saying?
He said, give Courtney a kiss and hug with peanuts. She got a beautiful bouquet of flowers.
She did. She had a great birthday.
And a blankie and some other stuff, a gift card to somewhere. And we brightened her day.
So we got Today in Music coming up and a chance to win winner chicken dinner. Here we go.
All right. It's not.
Your station for the Killer Hits, 102.5, The Shark. Rod Stewart, some guys have all the luck. Well, he is a rock star and everything. I saw a picture of him with his 3 beautiful ladies. Rod's in his 70s. So these ladies just look like knockout, gorgeous ladies. That's like, Rod. Well, they were his daughters. And I was like, okay. Well, guess what happens when you marry a supermodel? All the kids are beautiful too.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly.
So, then there's Rod with his hand grenade haircut. 8:24, Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day. And a pretty nice forecast.
It's going to be partly sunny today, 78 along the coast, 85 inland, mostly cloudy tonight. Chance of showers and thunderstorms, 70 tomorrow, mostly sunny, 85 along the coast, and just above 90 inland.
All right, 70 right now in Hertford, 74 in Hatteras, and 72 at 102.5 The Shark.
It's time now for Today in Music, brought to you by Tap Out OBX. Open until 9 p.m. with all your favorite beers, bourbons, and tequilas. Free pool, foosball, and shuffleboard too. Come hang out and relax with friends in their new laid-back space in Kitty Hawk at Tap That OBX.
All right, we've heard recent stories about the musicians getting sued for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
They stole a song or something. This goes back to 2016. I think it was probably one of the first ones. Led Zeppelin's guitarist Jimmy Page denied stealing the riff of all songs, "Stairway to Heaven," when he took the stand at a copyright trial in the U.S. Okay, the band was accused of lifting the opening guitar line from Taurus, the 1968 track by a band called Spirit. Now, Page testified in court that he had never heard the song until people started posting comparisons online a few years ago.
You realize now I'm going to have to go compare those two songs, right?
I know, exactly. So Jimmy Page did admit he owned several Spirit albums, but only remembered buying 2 of them, neither of which contained Taurus. Under further question, he did concede that he did own a copy of the band's self-titled debut, on which the track did appear, but could not recall how it came to be a part of his collection.
Interesting.
Sounds a little bit like a politician.
It kind of, yeah, exactly.
So I'm not sure about this, and it's really, let me give you the rest of the story here. The lawsuit stemmed from the 2014 filing by Spirit against Led Zeppelin, and they actually toured together at one point where they would sing that song on stage before Stairway to Heaven come out. But that's not the way everybody saw it.
Okay.
Spirit lost the lawsuit. They did not win that one. So I don't know. In 2002, a rare autographed copy of the Beatles album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band sold at auction for almost $60,000, more than 5 times what they thought it was going to bring.
Wow, that's crazy. In 1991, Paula Abdul started a 5-week run at #1 on the singles chart with Rush Rush. It was her 5th #1 hit. In 1988, during Bruce Springsteen's stay in Rome during a world tour, a photographer took a shot of Bruce in his underpants, sharing an intimate moment with his backing singer, Patty. I always say her name wrong.
It's Schiaffa.
Schiaffa, okay.
And why doesn't nobody saw that picture? I don't remember that.
I don't remember that picture either, no, but the picture confirmed the rumors that Bruce and Patty were an item. And now they're married, of course,
yeah, they sure are.
Yes, they are. In 1985, Dire Straits started a 9-week run at #1 on the album chart with Brothers in Arms.
Very cool. Music birthdays for you today. Rapper and actor Ice Cube had the 92 hit and the #1 album, The Predator, was born on this date in 1969.
Steve Walsh, the rocker, of course, from Kansas, who scored a 1978 #3 single, Dust in the Wind, and the 1978 single, Carry On Wayward Son. He was born on this date in 1951.
And Russell Hitchcock, singer for the soft rock Air Band. No, not Air Band. Air Supply.
Out of nothing.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's it. And the one that you love. Russell
I'm so lost without
was
you.
born in 1949, just to be able to be able to sing his song. Rock and roll heavenly birthday. I'm starting this one today because I just realized that there are a lot of birthdays now. A lot of folks in music have passed away.
Yeah.
And they were a big deal. Today would have been Harry Nilsson's birthday and Waylon Jennings would have birthday today. So that's today in music.
Which means now it's Bo time. Right. It's your chance to be a winner with our 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles. Okay. All you have to do is pick up your phone right now and text us 252-441-1025. And the word you're going to text is Rush. As in Rush Rush. Paula Abdul's #1 on the singles chart this day in 1991.
252-441-1025 is the magic number. News and weather together within 10 more killer hits coming up.
My neck itches and I don't know why.
Okay. All right. So.
Oh my goodness, I have just yawning. I can't stop yawning. Oh right. Goodness, I can't stop yawning.
Mary got it free. What is Karen talking about there?
She's
Wordle. We apologize when we come back after doing something like that. And
Wordle. I know she's talking about Wordle.
Oh, you guys are talking about.
Karen. Yeah, she's letting Gary know she got it within 3. I actually did it the other day in like my second shot, and I was like, "Whoa, that was cool."
All right, so let's see. Tomorrow we will already know who won the Father's Day contest, Dad in the Great Outdoors. We'll talk about that a little bit. We might have another prize for you during our little time together here during our Facebook Live, and we'll be talking about the No Bummer Summer just a little bit more. Give you guys an idea of maybe something you might have to do or whatever. But it all centers around listening to us. That's because that's what we do. We play the killer hits.
Yes, we do.
Anyway. All right, look. We're going to roll. You guys have a great day. The partly sunny and 78. If you're inland, 85. Starting to warm up out there.
It's finally starting to feel like June.
The mosquitoes are showing up. We had some yellow flies here in Nags Head and Roanoke Island the past couple of nights.
I don't want to talk about the yellow flies.
So, get your bug spray out. What was the word? Rush. That one?
But yes.
Rush for Bojangles and Real for the Father's Day.
Yes.
Okay? All right. We're square. Have a great day. You too, Gary.
Bye, guys.